it going, guys? So I'm making this video. This one's pretty much the basics of how to start modding your Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I went ahead and I deleted everything from my actual files, and I'm gonna show you from beginning to end how to just install the basics. So that way, when you try to install like simple zombie mods and all that stuff, everything's already prepared, and all you really have to do is just the simple steps of what they have to offer on GTA 5 mods. Bear with me, this is the first time I'm giving any type of instructional video. I will be putting another video of how to install the manual and add-on pads, but for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the basics. So I went ahead and I cleared out my whole entire folder here, so I don't have no mods, no scripts, no nothing, no script hook 5 or script hook V and script hook v.net. So it's all pretty much out of scratch. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, if you did get the game off of Steam, usually what I do is to copy that this file onto your desktop. I go into my Steams, I go into the game, I right click, I go into properties, I go into local files, and I go browse local files, right? So pretty much it's going to look like this. Once you find it, you're going to find this Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. So for you to be able to paste it onto the desktop, just go ahead, right click, go into send to, and click on desktop, create shortcut. I'm not going to do that since I already have it, and pretty much what's going to happen is that you're going to have it right here. It's going to populate on your desktop. As soon as it populates on your desktop, just make sure, it has everything. Now, safe thing to do is always back up your files. You don't want to start modding, and especially if you don't have any experience in modding. Once you crash the game, it's going to be a pain to try to fix what you broke. So pretty much, if you all guys don't know how to back up your files, all you have to do is just right click on new folder, name it GTA 5 backup, and pretty much open this folder, obviously minimize it, and then open up the main one that you copied on your desktop. And all you have to do is just highlight all of it. It should be 38 files in total, and then drag and drop. Put that aside, don't even touch it. So when you do crash your game, all you have to do is just copy and paste on here and replace everything. Or if you want, if you do break the files and you're trying to fix it, all you have to do is just highlight, delete, and then copy from your backup, drop in there, and that should fix the issue. But you will start from scratch again. So I'm not going to do it since I already have a backup file. So I'm going to exit out on that. Next thing that we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go into the programs that we need. I went ahead and I already preset the programs here just to run them pretty quick. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to post the links to every single program that you're going to need in the comments. I tried a while back, but for some reason Facebook won't let me. So I will be creating a YouTube channel on how to do all the basics, and then little by little, we'll progress. But for right now, this is going to be the basics, and I'll try my best to post the links down in the comments. So we're going to start off with script hook V. That's the one thing you need, script hook V. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the link, and you're going to click on the first one where it says download. If you're not a developer, you're not a developer, so don't click on that one. It's just the one that says download. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click download. We're going to open. We're going to allow. Now, if I backpedal a little bit, it's because I'm doing all this off of memory. So first things first, we're going to want to open up our Grand Theft Auto 5 folder, right? And we're going to want to pretty much give us some empty space right here so we could drop. And if anything, we'll just squeeze this one in a little bit, push it out a little bit more over here, and there you go. So first things first. So the script hook B will go into the main directory. This right here is known as your main directory. This is pretty much just the original files of GTA 5. So what we're doing here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to install scripthook V. So the only ones that I suggest that you take is the third file and the first file, or the first file and third file. And you're going to grab those files and you're going to drag it into the directory. Not any certain, you're not going to drag it into any of these folders. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to drag it right here in this little blank spot. Bam. And you should see it populate right here. So that's the first one right there. And then let's see, where's the input? And here's the second one right here. So native trainer comes with this one. It's not all that great. Excuse me. It's not all that great. So we're gonna later on in the video we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna download a better native trainer. And I promise you'll like that one better than this one. So we're pretty much done with the scripthook V right here. So we could go ahead and get exit out on that one, and we'll go back over here. Since we already downloaded this one, we'll X this one out. Now, if I do tend to go a little bit fast, it's due to the fact that I've done it so many times. But I'll try to slow it down, or you could, rewind the video, or however y'all guys want to do it. So the next one we're going to download is this one's going to be the scripthook v.net. So this one we're going to go down here and we're going to pretty much click. You're going to click the latest and greatest. So it's going to be the scripthook v.net. It's going to be the first one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click that one. We're going to open it. Allow. So the ones I would recommend to download, and I do it all the time. I know the XML. A lot of people say don't put it in there, or put it in there. So pretty much I just put everything in there. Other than the read and the license, I don't put that in the GTA 5 directory. So I only put the top three. So we're gonna go ahead and minimize this. Shows our space over here. And like I said, it's gonna be the same thing. All these three are going to go into the main directory. So we're going to drag and drop. Bam. So you should have these three right here. So we're done with that. We'll go ahead and we'll exit out of this one. And we'll go back to our links. And since we already downloaded this one, we will exit out. Now the next one's going to be the Microsoft Net or the Microsoft Net framework, right? A lot of people don't do it because it's always, as long as you have Windows 10, you already have it. But I like to do it just for that security purpose, just to have that comfort that I know that I went through the process. So later on, if something messes up, I already know that I downloaded this. So I like to call it the process of elimination. So we're going to go ahead and click download. We're going to run. We're just going to let it do its thing. All right. We're going to say yes. And it's going to start extracting the files. It does take a little. It does take a little bit towards the end, but eventually we'll finish that thing will close out. Now, if you do hear my wife come in and tell me something, it's just pretty much important, But yeah, so I went ahead and I started this. I started doing this due to the fact that I saw a lot of people that they were having issues, and when I first started, pretty much I was going off of YouTube videos, but they're never really complete. It was like pieces and portions of it, and I had to like research and research and research. And I've crashed my game multiple times. I forgot to back it up, or I just didn't want to back it up because I thought, I knew what I was doing. I couldn't, do wrong since I was following the videos. But you know, uh, we're all just human. We all make mistakes. So I decided to start, Facebook page, showing people how to actually properly mod their GTA 5 without crashing it. I will be explaining later on exactly what to do and what not to do. I know I already had a couple people that actually contacted me. Now I did put my number, but it's not really my number. It's a burn number. So pretty much when you call that number, it activates my real phone number, and I'll be able, to help you personally. I do offer remote assistance. Is pretty much where I go onto your computer and I fix the issue that you're having. Now, a lot of people don't trust a lot of people nowadays, and I don't blame anyone for feeling that way because there's there's a bunch of shady people out there. But honestly, I don't want any of your information. I don't want anything from you. All I want to do is just help you out, uh, find the solution to the problem that you're having, and so that way you can continue having fun with GTA 5. So we're gonna go ahead and close this out, right? Since we already downloaded the framework, we're going to go ahead and exit out on this, and we're done with that. So the next one's going to be the download Visual C++, right? This we will need, so we're going to click download. Now, if you are running 64, which everyone should be running about time 64, choose 64, and we're going to click next, and we're going to click run. And we're going to click, well, pretty much when you, since I forgot to delete the C++, yes, pretty much when you run it the first time, it's going to say install, but I'm just going to click repair. And it's going to go through its process. So I lied. I forgot to get rid of C++. But then again, I'm just pretty much a fresh install. So that's good. You must restart your computer. We'll go ahead and we'll hold off on that. So yours probably won't say that, but if it does, just hold off on that. So we're going to close that out. Since we're already done with that, obviously take that out. Now, this is the one I was talking about, the Enhanced Native Trainer. The Enhanced Native Trainer. This was a lot better than the one that came with the script hook V. It's more organized other than trying to. The other one, if you all guys want to check it out, just go ahead, download it. Copy the name of that file, paste it on YouTube, and see what it's about. But this one's a lot better. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna download. Boop. So I really don't save any of these because since I already know what since I've done this plenty of times, I already know where it goes. So I highly recommend when you do start modding to actually save those mods. Like if you're doing like a simple zombie mod, if you're doing an Iron Man mod, save those mods and just organize it on your desktop. Don't have it everywhere because then when you actually when you actually need to refer back to it to see what you need to delete because you don't want it anymore, it's always good to refer back to it. Now these always come with README files, guys. This is the one thing I say: always read your files. Triple read, double read, read your files. So we're going to open this and we're going to read it together. So let's see, we're seeing installation. So I like to go straight to the installation, all these known bugs and fixes and stuff like that. So let's see. So it says right here, make sure your copy of GTA 5 is fully up to date. Well, pretty much since we're installing everything, everything's going to be up to date. Download the script hook from, and it gives you the website, and we already downloaded that. Open the zip file, and inside the bin folder is the script files you need, which we already did. We got those two files. Copy or move the two .dol file, scripthookv.dol, and then put a.dol to the root of your GTA game folder. We already did that. Copy both. Okay, so this one right here, let's see, enhanced trainer. So yeah, this is the one right here. So let's see, enhanced native trainer ASI to the folder as the script hook launch GTA 5. Okay, so these right here should go to the main directory. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, main directory. So we're going to go ahead and alright, where's my file? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to copy this one and this one. Oh, my bad. Wrong one. There you go. So we're going to copy these two. We're going to leave the README file out, and we're going to drop it into the main directory where it says main script hook. Okay, so that right there, we're almost done here. So that right there, we're pretty much done. So the next thing we're going to do here. There you go. So the next thing we're going to do OpenIV. So I got a file here. So we're going to download OpenIV. We're going to run. Okay, so right here, are you sure you want to run the program? I've been running the program for the past 5 to 6 years. I've had no issues, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. Obviously, I want it in English. I accept, continue. And obviously, you're going to create a desktop icon, right? And it shows you exactly where you're downloading it. So, continue. Yes. And we're going to let that thing do its thing. Now, I've offered advice, to people that reached out that needed help installing a couple games. I highly recommend, and I'm going to show you right now, but I'm going to try to explain it, see if y'all guys can picture it. So, in your main directory, you're gonna create a mods folder and a scripts folder. You never mod outside those folders. As soon as you mod outside those folders, you're wrong. You always want to keep it within the mods in the scripts folder. So that way, if something goes wrong, all you have to do is just delete the mods folder, and you'll start from new. So that way, you won't be, actually changing the actual files of the game. So just keep in mind, always mod inside the scripts and the mods folder, never outside. And let that install. Okay, installation of OpenIV has been completed successfully. All right, close. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look for our OpenIV. This right here, since we already have it, we can close it out. This right here, since we already installed it, we can close that out, and we're done with that. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look for our OpenIV. Bam, OpenIV. So let me go ahead and get rid of this, make sure I don't have anything in there, since, it was just an example. So next thing we're going to have OpenIV. So we're going to click into OpenIV, and OpenIV is going to start its little thing. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all guys messed with this. If y'all guys haven't messed with this, then I'm going to go ahead and show you right there. So what I just did right now, I clicked on Windows, since I'm doing it on the Windows computer. So now right here it says I got to find my Grand Theft Auto 5 location. I always have a little. This always gets me too, because I'm always looking for my files. Steam apps. There you go. Common, Grand Theft Auto. Select folder. Bam. You see, so it says successfully GTA 5.exe version so and so and so and so. As long as this turns green, you're good to go. And obviously, if it doesn't turn green, it turns red. Obviously, you're gonna have to go back, browse, and find. Just keep going through your files till you find the last is gonna be Grand Theft Auto, and just find that file. Don't go into the file of Grand Theft Autos and try to find it. It's the whole entire file. So we're gonna go ahead and click continue, and it says don't forget to back up your original files before editing. Okay, that's what I showed you all guys in the beginning. Now, when you do copy those files from the GTA 5 files to the other to your backup files, like when you're creating the folder, it's gonna take a while. Be patient. So here we go. So this video, I watched it plenty of times. So right here, so this is gonna help you get into your files a little bit deeper to what you need to get to actually do what you need to do. So first thing that I like to do, I always like to go under the tools to go into ASI Manager. You're going to want to install these. So the first one's always installed, but you're going to want to install the Open IV ASI and the Open Camera. So we're going to install that one. Create mods folder. Yes. That's going to should automatically create a mods folder. Let's see. There it is. Boom. So it's going to ask you to create a mods folder, or you could create it yourself, but go to the ASI Manager, it'll create it for you. And we're going to install this one too. Bam. So that's done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to close out. Now, you see how I created the mods folder in this on the Open IV? Now, when you go into your GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, bada bing, bada boom, there it is. It created, not only did it create it on the Open IV, but it created it on your main folder because it's linked to it. So the next thing we're going to want to do, you're always going to want to do this. Once you have your mods folder, you're going to want to right-click on Update, copy, open mods folder, right-click, paste. Now this is going to take a little while, so like I'll go ahead and I'll try to shorten the video as much as I possibly can. Alright guys, so it finally downloaded. So once you put your update folder from your main directory, like I said, just go ahead and right click on update, copy, open up your mods, and paste. It's gonna download 112 files in there. It might take a while depending on how fast your computer is. As soon as that's done, you're gonna want to go back to your directory. So we go back one, and what I like to copy in there is E, I, and W. Right click, copy, and then I'll go back into the mods and paste. Alright, let's see, that should be done. Alright, so once you have these files in there, you should be good to go. Go ahead, start up the game. As soon as you start up the game, go ahead, go into story mode. Don't go onto online because they'll pretty much ban you. This is just a single player mod. And press F4, and if the menu populates on the upper left corner, that means that you did the mod right. Now, if you all guys have any issues, don't hesitate to contact me. I offer remote service, remote assistance service, so that means I could get on your computer. I know it's a little hard to trust someone over the other side of the computer, but I promise I don't want any of your information. I just want to help you so you all guys can get your game on and enjoy GTA 5 in a different way. So, and I also posted my number there on Facebook. Go ahead and text me if y'all guys need any help, or go ahead and send me a message through Facebook. I'm more than happy to help you all guys. So until next time, I'll see y'all guys later.